today. I'm on a wee walk without Karen because she's very tired again. So I'm going to try and get up my first Corbett, which is that one up there. Stunning. Well, hope it goes okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. Check the GPS, I'm on the right path, so that's a good start. It does look very big from here. Beautiful though. As everything is around our neck of the woods. Galloway is just beautiful. Not as famous as the Highlands, but it should be. It's equally as lovely. Quick rest and drink. Today I'm having iron brew. Lovely. Oh yeah, that's refreshing when you're walking up the hill. Lovely. There's some more of that later. Just want to say a thank you to Karen, my wife, for letting me out for the day. She's so wonderful. I love her to bits. I just wish she was well enough to come with me, really. Do miss her. But I'll see her when I get home. A quick hello to Mark and Tony. Hope you're enjoying your holidays and having fun. I'll see you soon. That way's home. We live sort of roughly behind where that hill is. And there's a lock that is near our house that sort of runs all the way down the length of these hills here, but obviously on the other side. We went camp there the other day and it was like mid-hell really. Did affect me, but Karen got really badly bitten. I've got some stuff to put on it because the cream she used in there, the trick really, so we tried something else. So unfortunately we had to stay in the tent most of the time. Oh well, better luck next time. always get a bit worried when there's a bit of flat terrain like this, in case they end up putting a wind farm on it. Oh, that's lovely. Sheep pen over on the hill there. My favourite wee mountain on the horizon there. It's Craiglea. It's not really wee, but it's wee compared to the ones in the Highlands. Still take a good few hours to get up it. You see it out the kitchen window, it's lovely. Out there, basically about there is where Karen and I went to visit the lead mine the other day. Down in the glen behind the hill there. Beautiful place to stop and have a wee rest. I could hear someone on top of the hill beside me. Which I've forgotten the name of now. I'll put it on screen when I edit it. Well, carry on. Trying to get to the top of this one. Hooning and mooning, keeping an eye on my travels. Oh, look at this beautiful plant. Stunning. Look at the lovely flowers and the colour. Time to have a quick break, I think, while I admire this view. I think I have about an hour to go, which means I'm sort of fairly on target to what the route says on the app, which is good. So maybe I'm not as unfit as I think I am. I'm a bit of a podkin around the waist though, I must admit. Guess we'll get rid of that. Yep, it's that time again to have this beautiful orange coloured drink. Lovely. I'll save the rest for the top. Bit gravelly and stony in places. I'd recommend a good pair of walking boots or any, otherwise you're going to break your ankles. And off we go up the hill. Hope I make it to the top. more gate to go through. Please always sort of make sure they're shut after you've been through them. That's not for sort of access things, it's to prevent animals getting hurt, which in this county in particular, because there's a lot of farming here, we know all too well, especially when sheep get run over, and that's not nice to see when you're driving down the road and someone's run over a sheep. It's not a good sight. Please shut the gates, especially if you're in an area like this. Make sure they're shut. At least it's cooled down a bit, which is nice. It's been too hot. On the left side is a bit less rocky. Quick check of the GPS, I'm on the right track, which is good. Yeah, closed. Still a ways to go. Always shortcut I was meant to. There's the gate over there, but in actual fact I should have come around this side of the wall. And there's a little footbridge, the path that goes directly to the top. So onwards we go. Beautiful sound. Should have hopped over this wee burn to the wall and then up, but I went over to the right there. Here's the correct track, you'll see it up beside the wall. This bit's a bit tricky, mainly because it's boggy and slippery. But it's dry and it's sort of be fine really. I love how the shape of the hills change depending on how high up or low down you are. Never the same, like living things. Back on the path again after the bogginess. 1 mile straight up that way. I think this is probably about, let me think, 1 in 7, 1 in 8, something like that. Safe travels, wee fella. Come across a wee stile. Just look at the view over here. It's like a nice spot to have a rest in amongst this beautiful pebble garden. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a stag beetle. The only other place I've ever seen them is in Suffolk, and I think they're critically endangered. Well, nearly there, about a third of a mile, and I think 600 feet to go. So I've done okay for an old boy. Be happy if I get to the top. Arr, the scourge of the windmills. Onward. That looks a bit ominous. Or atmospheric, depending on your viewpoint. I think it's really beautiful. But luckily, I have bought my waterproofs and my puffy jacket, but still really hot. Put my camera away now because this last bit's quite steep and I don't want to drop it because that's the only one I got basically, and if I break it, no more videos. So I'm going to put it away in my bag and hopefully see it at the top. I was going to put the camera away, but I thought I'd film this. Got to negotiate this. A boulder field. Lots of rocks. It's good fun though. I kind of go from all the way here to the top of the hill by the look of it. A lot of them covered in grass. Right, I think I'm almost at the top, judging by the breeze coming over the top of the hill. Hopefully we'll see in a minute. I think I can see the cairn in the checkpoint. Ooh. Done it. Okay. I'm not going to do one of them hero pose things. That's for Instagram. We'll go and have a look at this cairn. It's quite large. Taller than me. well-earned drink and something to eat. So I'm starving. Unfortunately, I drank nearly all of my Iron Brew on the way up here. Had a peppered steak slice. Because I get only Scotch egg. Or sausage rolls. Leave no trace. Take your rubbish home. Right. I'm going to do a bit of filming at the top. Sally and Karen on the phone. And then head back down again. I would talk directly to the camera, but I'd love to be able to, but got a missing tooth, I'm really paranoid about it. And do you know how bad it is to get, how difficult it is to get dentists at the moment? None impossible. What is it? I didn't get too close to the edge because there's a very large drop and I value my life. Head back down, go and have some tea and a cup of spiced tea. Lovely. Can't wait. Really happy. That was my first big mountain in 20 years. I managed to do it. Feeling quite pleased with myself. So unfortunately I lost my GoPro. I spent an hour and a quarter looking for it, but I can't find it anywhere. It must have fallen out of my pocket. Really disappointed. It took me 4 years to save for that. Kind of a disaster really. What more is there to say? I doubt I'll be able to afford another one. So, just the hand cam for now, for the foreseeable future anyway. What a shame. Had loads of stuff of Karen and I on there as well. Anyway, beautiful view coming back down this lovely mountain. Right, I'm going to end the video there because my battery's nearly run out, so thank you for watching if you do, and if you want to subscribe, comment, like, share, that's all appreciated and helps our channel grow. Please do comment, because the channel will only get better if you comment and we know what you like. Same about the GoPro, it's one of those things. So. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Oh, I'm so glad that I tracked where I'd been on top of this hill with the GPS so I could retrace my steps. So this is the day after, and I've climbed up the hill again and I found it. Well, hey, so you know, you never know unless you try. So well, glad I found it. Now heading back home on the second day of coming up this quite big hill. I'm glad I found it. I saved myself a lot of money. I didn't think I was going to, but it's worth a try, isn't it? It's like a miracle. Well, this goes to show the usefulness of GPS apps, really, for tracking where you've been. And I just found me my GoPro this time, but next time it could be life-saving. So my advice, never be without a map, a paper map that is, and a compass and a GPS app, because you never know when you might need them. 3 miles back down the hill. Just be back to the car on a happier note today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thank you for watching.